So here we are at the Character Cafe in Vientiene Laos. The theme of the cafe is classic cars. First of all, we have this Ford Thunderbird. I think it's a Ford Thunderbird from about 1966, decked out with a lowrider style. The paint looks great at a distance. Unfortunately, the Asian sun in Southeast Asia, in Laos, has cracked the top of the paint, and it looks like there's been quite a lot of Bondo in the past. So this lovely looking car, beautiful interior with a really kind of gangster looking steering wheel. The gear shifter looks like it maybe had an engine swap to maybe a Japanese engine, but that doesn't take away from the beauty of the car, although it probably could do with some bodywork. But yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely, really. Well, in the outside section, there's the two of the most immaculate cars of both VWs. So first of all, let's have a look around this VW Beetle with some period extras and some really lovely looking Porsche wheels. And the interior in here is immaculate, believe me. I couldn't get very good shots of the interior because of reflection. Looks like this is a daily driver on the current Lao registration plate. So it looks like it could be driven. And it's a pretty usable car. It's a lovely car, and it's been restored from what I can see pretty much perfectly. So I'll move next to the VW Coolback. So next we have this beautiful VW Combi, like pickup crew cab combination, sitting on some really perfect period Porsche wheels. It's my favourite type of VW in this style. And the interior is also immaculate. It's obviously can be driven and can be really cool to drive around the streets of Vientiane in. Yeah, I mean, it's quite interesting that the driver's side, there's only a driver's door, but on the passenger side there's a door for the rear passengers on the near side, which shows it's an original left-hand drive, not a right-hand drive imported from Thailand, where they just move the steering wheel across. It's been restored immaculately. There's obviously been nothing that's been put in the bed since it's been restored, and I wouldn't want to put anything in that bed. It's so perfect. But I'd love to cruise around Vientiane and Laos in this VW. It's absolutely stunning. Next we have this really original looking Chevrolet Bel Air. Yeah, I don't know if this is an old restore or it's just a really original car, but it definitely needs some work to make it look its best. But it looks like it could be kind of, depending on what's under the hood, it looks like it could be drivable. I think this is a 1957, definitely 50s, late 50s. Kind of looks like the two-lane blacktop car, the two young guys in the old movie, two-lane blacktop. It's a four-door, so I guess not quite as desirable. And yeah, flat tyres on the back. Well, it's only flat at the bottom, as they say. Yeah, hopefully the owner of the Character Cafe will get a restore done, and it'll look immaculate, as immaculate as some of the other cars on display soon. Well, this one definitely isn't a driver. Although it looks pretty complete. It's a Chevelle Malibu, probably from the late 60s, but as you can probably tell, I'm English, so I'm not a complete expert on American cars, even though I love them. Looks pretty complete. It's got a V8 inside with it looks like a single barrel carburetor, and everything's there. but a lot of stuff, and the engine would have to be replaced. And judging by the old style Lao number plates, it's an original car. It's been sitting in Laos for a very long time, and but the body looks surprisingly solid, and I really hope that the owner of Character Cafe gets this one restored and looking beautiful. Before we head inside and look at the beautiful, fully restored cars inside, I just want to have a quick look at this Series 2 long wheelbase Land Rover. Special for me because my old man had one. I was too young to remember it, but I saw lots of pictures, and he travelled all over Europe in it. Got this beautiful late 50s Chevy pickup truck, with a side step bed in matte black, but still with a shine on it. Fully legal with Lao number plates there, so perfectly legal to cruise around Vientiene Laos, and it looks amazing. And next to the pickup, we've got this immaculately restored Chevelle Malibu, also with license plates, rather cheeky ones, and sitting on some Fouche wheels. Absolutely immaculate. I'm sure it's perfectly roadworthy, and maybe the owner takes it on the occasional Sunday drive. I certainly hope so. I'd love to see this driving down the road, but it's in the cafe itself. You can drive in. I think he displays different cars when they're complete in the cafe for a while, and there's some motorcycles as well, which I'll come to later. So inside the cafe, it's immaculately set out, and they have some really great food. I had a really lovely burger, but I had to show this BMW. There's a few other bikes, but this is the one that really caught my eye. I don't know much about, to be honest. I always think of the classic BMWs as the ones with the boxer engine, but this is a single, so I imagine it's really old, and it's certainly the cafe racer style, with the kind of handlebars like that, which is fitting in a cafe. Totally perfect and immaculate. I love it. So this brings me to the end of today's visit to the Character Cafe in Laos. But I'll definitely come back while I'm in Laos and see if there's any updates, any new cars on display, any new restorations, and I think there's some car meets, so I'm hoping that I'll attend one of those and make a video about that. I'm just trying to get this channel off the ground, so I'd really appreciate it if you enjoyed it, if you could subscribe to my channel please, and just click subscribe, doesn't cost you anything. And I'm going to head back to my apartment in Vientiane City on my red fake Honda.